Shalom, shalom. I'm Kaya from Jimmy's Camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. You know, earlier today I was at home and I was going into about women and then coming into Jacob's trouble, going into the mark of the beast and how these women are going to act. I couldn't finish it. My phone started buzzing and going off and ended up cutting off. So, you know, this is going to be part 2. It won't be very long. I am on my lunch break, so this is not going to be very long. I believe we left off. I was saying that the women are foolish and clamorous, and she knoweth nothing. And see, today these women think they know everything. So when the time of Jacob's trouble really breaks loose and the time of the mark of the beast comes, you already know what these women are going to do. They're going to run right down to the government. That's exactly what they're going to do. Even those, and I hate to say this, even some of the brothers' wives, because they really don't have faith. Yeah, they heard, they understand, but a lot don't have faith. So it's not going to be, it shouldn't surprise a brother if that's what happens. Of course, it's going to hurt him a little bit, I'm sure. But at the same time, understanding that a lot of these women are going to do these things. And those are things that got to be in your mind and have that understanding. You know, with that being said, first I want to give his all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ra'akwadash. Of course, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that have taught us the truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to the speckled bird out there, even though you may look like the heathen but are not the heathen. Also want to say shalom to the 144,000. Want to say shalom to the Akwath and to the Akim that are out there. This is going to be part 2, and it won't be very long. But, you know, going back on this, and this is not woman bashing. We just know what's going to happen, the possibilities. And the possibilities are great when the crap really hits the fan. If your woman don't listen to you now, she ain't gonna listen to you when Jeremiah 30:7 hit. When the money's all gone in America, here in Babylon, aka America, when they tell you that you can't buy with money no more, them dollars and them 20s and them fiats, that toilet paper money, that monopoly money, when you can't play with that no more, and now you have to have a chip put in you for you to buy and sell, for you to stay in your lavish house, your apartment, to keep your car, to keep your job. At the end of the day, guess what? Them women, the woman is going to run to it. And I'm talking about to the brothers. I'm not worried about the 2/3. We already know what they going to do. We know what the heathen going to do. We're not worried about them. At the end of the day, it's one of those things that have to be in our minds and be ready to get going when it get hot, to get moving. Leave everything behind. Same as what Lot did. When it got hot, he got moving. When same thing as Job did. When Yahweh told Job what was the deal, not Job, Noah what the deal was, he got to building. He got to work. He got moving around. You know? Going to Job, when Job's wife started talking crap, he called her a foolish one. You speaking as one of the foolish women out here. At the end of the day, hey, them men wasn't about that nonsense. Lot's wife, you know, she looked back. Guess what he did? He kept on trucking. When she turned back to look back and turned to that pillar of salt, what did Lot do? Lot didn't turn back. Lot was like, oh, well, the hell with her. I'm out. It is what it is. You know? But going back on you women, right? Proverbs 9:13, Lord willing. Hopefully hope this phone don't cut off, because one of my other phones I have, I didn't charge it. So it's charging in the car, but you know. So let's get to it. This is Proverbs 9:13 about women, right? Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. See, clamorous, simple, and knoweth nothing. Thinks she know everything because Esau, Edom, has put her above the man. So now she thinks she got it. She thinks she got all of it. She can handle it. But when Jacob's trouble hits, we're going to see how much they're going to be able to handle. That's what I'm telling you. You sit back and you think about this. A lot of those women are going to go and take that chip. Don't be surprised. Hey, just something you have to deal with. It is what it is. You know, I think earlier I did mention the kingdom. Yeah, you about to get everything back. You didn't lose shit. You didn't lose. And I think I mentioned this too, maybe in it, I'm talking about these women. You know, at the end of the day, they really ain't ours. Unless your woman was a virgin. That's when you know, had her. She didn't have no other man. Majority of us brothers out here, every woman we've had a man before us. Which makes perfect sense. Another reason why Yahweh Shai said what? An adulterous generation we are. But not to go off topic or anything, at the end of the day, going back on these women. So what are you really losing? Nothing. And I hope no brother takes that into any offense, you know, and I don't think a brother would, because I'm sure all brothers understand exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what? Let's get another scripture, right? In Proverbs. What is that? But I wanted an NIV, and I don't know if this phone's going to do it. Let's see, because I wanted Proverbs 7 and 11 in NIV. Let me see if I can get it, y'all. And hopefully this phone don't cut off. Let's see, it's going to be Proverbs, what is it, 7 and 11? 7, yep. Verse 11, NIV. Oh, and I forgot I don't have internet. NIV. Nope. Anyway, because the NIV hit hard. Let me try another way, y'all. Because I know there's ways to change it on this Bible app. Bam! The water, Yahweh Shai. I think I found it. Let's see. Bear with me, Israel. I'm going to get there. You know, but this is something I think I might have mentioned it earlier, too, about my own situation. Me personally, honestly, 100% honestly, baby mama and daughter, I have a good belief that they going to take it. I know my ex very well. And she's that type of woman. I'm going to say it for what it is. She's that type of woman. And my daughter will follow right along with her. You know, that's why I know I try to pray and ask Yahweh Shai to, you know, send me my daughter. You know, Lord willing, that can happen. And, you know, she can be guided, you know. But we know at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai will take care of our seed. But, I mean, if it's the will, if it's his will, that's what she do. That's what she do. Let me see. But that's what I think is going to happen. Let me see if I can get it. Because now it's saying like I need just, let me see. I guess it won't. So like, y'all, I really wanted that scripture. I didn't think I needed internet just to use this. And I'm not trying to ramble too much. I'm, you know, Salakia. I was trying to get it on here. But anyway, well, let's see what it says. Proverbs 7 and verse 11. Oh, man. It's trying to load it, but now it says requires a reliable internet connection. So I might have messed this whole thing up by doing it this way. Let me see something. Bear with me, Israel. You know, it'd be like this sometime, especially when you're on your lunch break and you just trying to, you know, get a lesson in. You know, let me try something. Let me just try something, y'all. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. I'm gonna see if the internet will catch on from where I'm at outside from the hospital. Nope. Well, you know what? Check this out. That ain't gonna stop me. Hold on. Oh, okay. They want to play games. Cool. We go to the hard copy. Never leave home without it. Never leave home without your sword. Bam. Yep. So let's go to the book of Proverbs, right? So we're going to go to Proverbs. What was I thinking? Bear with me. I'll get there. We're going to go to Proverbs 7 and 7 verse 11. And this is what it says. Oh, it's page sticking. Proverbs 7 and verse 11. And it says this: Well, and here it says, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Well, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's letting you know how the woman really is. You know, and that's definitely talking about a Judite, loud and stubborn. But that NIV, I mean, the NIV hit different. It really did. You know, yeah, and one of you, you know, hopefully the brothers can look into it, because they do hit different, you know, going into that, you know. But once again, understanding too that what we're about to see about what's going to happen to a lot of women, you know, those that have turned their backs, you know, on they men, on the brothers, you know, the brothers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The women that have turned their back on them, they're going to be trampled down like mire in the streets. They're going to fall on that Isaiah, what is that, 13 and 16? Matter of fact, yeah, they're going to fall on that too. Let's get that. Because, you know, all the things that's going to happen when Jeremiah 30 and 7 hit, when Jacob's trouble hit, you know, these women going to go through it. These women are definitely going to go through it. That's why we know, we tell you women, hey, you got a man of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, please act right. When that man tell you to do something, do what he tell you to do. You know? Do what he tell you to do. I mean, you women want to, you know, read, what is that, 1 Corinthians 11, is that 11 and 3? You know? The head of a woman is to the man. The head of the man is to Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai is to the father, to Yahweh. There's an order, you know. But, you know, let's get to Isaiah 13 and verse 16. Because this is what's going to happen. Isaiah 13. My paper's sticking. And it's going to be verse 16. And this is what's going to happen, y'all. This is Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So 2/3 of Israel, a lot of these women are going to be ravished when Jacob's trouble hit. When Jeremiah 30 and 7 go full blast. And men be men out here. The men that are left out here that didn't go off to World War III. When the prisons open up. When these loony bins, like where I work at, open up and let these grown-ups out. And you know, Jake ain't safe neither, because you know how Babylon is. Babylon is Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, all the things that are going to take place. And the women are going to get caught up in this mess. Those that did not heed the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They didn't listen to their husbands. When their husbands told them to get up and let's go, they argued. They complained. That man said, I'm gone. What happens to her? If them kids are unruly, and they noisy, and they loud, and they doing too much, what they shouldn't be doing, can get left. Because you already know how the woman is, especially with little ones. I'm taking my baby. Think about that in Jacob's trouble for a minute. Woman snatch up the baby and say, I'm taking my baby. Man go out there, brother go out there to go get food or whatever, come back. She got a little note there talking about she took off, she couldn't handle it, and she took the baby. And this place is gonna be like the purge out here. Times 1,000. See, it might be all cookies and bubbles and fun and games right now. People come on the comment board talking about that ain't gonna happen and this ain't gonna happen because she gonna have her gun and all this other stuff. That crap ain't gonna do you a damn thing. Not gonna do you no good. So, you know, I already know how a lot of you women think. Well, I'm around a bunch of Judites at my job and I hear them. You know, they just think they know everything, but they gonna see. Right? So these scriptures are telling you what's going to happen. Matter of fact, let's get one more scripture, you know, before I go. I think that was that Micah? Because these are the things that's gonna happen. Remember when I mentioned Job's wife and stuff? Remember Job's wife, and she talked all that crap. Cause that's what we gonna see when they talk all that crap. What was that? Bear with me, Israel. That was Micah. Let me get there. Let me see. It's gonna be Micah. Let's see, 7 and 10. This is Micah chapter 7. And we're going to get to verse 10, and this is what's going to happen, you know. This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she, that is my enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. When she running her mouth, she being unruly, not listening, not following directions, because Esau gave them a little power. And time of Jacob's trouble hit, and the mark of the beast come, and she don't listen to her husband. That's a man of Yahweh Bashmi Shah, and he's directing how they should move, and she go against him. You heard what it said. What? And she's talking. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I don't want to follow you no more. And he's going to see it, right? This is Micah 7 and 10. This is prophecy. This is Micah 7 and 10 from the top. Then she, that is mine enemy. She's an enemy now. She ain't a friend. She ain't the wife. She ain't your woman. She's an enemy. You against her. Right? Then she, that is my enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her. Oh boy, is that shame gonna cover her. Which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Where is your God at? Look at where we at. We out here doop-de-doop-de-doop, whoop-de-whoop. In the scriptures, we telling her, hey, scripture said, Yahweh Shai said, we gonna eat. He said, for my servant shall eat and my servant shall drink. We just gotta wait. She get impatient. Start running the mouth. Start doing too much. So it's just gonna be for her. Right? Then, once again, Micah 7 and 10. I'm gonna let it go after this. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden, right? Trodden down as the mire of the streets. She's gonna be trodden down like doo-doo in the street. Mire is shit. She's gonna be trodden down because she didn't listen. We have examples of women in the scriptures that didn't listen. Lot's wife, Job's wife. You know, sit back and think about it. Didn't listen. And now look at them. Tell you, man, these scriptures tell us what is about to take place. You know. So we have the understanding when it get hot, we got to move around. When the scripture said we got to be as pilgrims, we're not going to have this car. We're not going to have the apartment. We're going to be out here. Going to be exposed. But not really. Because the man of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai going to be all right. We're going to be waiting on the miracles to see what he going to do. See, the scriptures also talk about, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, looking to the men of old, the prophets of old. Did any of them go without? Yahweh Bashim Al Shai took care of what? When we came out of Egypt, and then our people started doing stuff, and he had to start taking us out for murmuring, complaining, and doing other dumb crap. But when we came out, were we fed? Did we have water? There wasn't a rock cracked open and water came out? Was it Elijah that was fed? Or was it Elijah that was fed? All the prophets that were fed were out there. It didn't even say that they clothes tattered or weathered. It didn't say, oh, their feet was hurting. We about to see some things, y'all. We about to see them miracles. I believe it. We gonna see them. Yahushua said we gonna eat. We gonna eat. If he said your children ain't gonna see hell, they ain't gonna see hell. And I'm not contradicting myself, because I do understand some of our kids may not make it. That's up to Yahweh Shema Shah. But those that do, beautiful. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not trying to ramble too much. I got to get my butt back in that plantation. Hope you was edified. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor. It's to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rahakodash, Shalom. Remember what's coming. Ladies, you better listen to your man. I'll tell you that right now, or suffer the latter. Shalom.